DeepSeek just came out with their new R1 model, making it, in my opinion, the best AI chatbot that there is out there right now. This gives you access to intelligence you would normally need to pay for with ChatGPT's own model in the Plus plan. For those that don't know what DeepSeek is, it's very similar to ChatGPT. It's another large language model. So just like ChatGPT, you have your chats, you type your prompt into here, and you even have the search feature on the bottom here to search the web for you. Somewhere where they are a little bit behind is file attachments. So DeepSeek can only extract text from your document, so you only be able to work with something like PDFs or any other text-based documents like that. But the thing that DeepSeek just released that makes it better, in my opinion, than ChatGPT is their R1 model. So you can go down here and select this DeepThink button, R1, and this is very similar to ChatGPT's O1 model, which is one of the models designed to be specifically for really complicated like math, coding, any other kind of STEM problems like that are really difficult to solve. Normally with ChatGPT you'd have to pay for this with their Plus plan, but in DeepSeek, you get that model for free. Just like ChatGPT, they even have their own app if you would like. And according to DeepSeek's benchmarks, you can see overall it keeps up with all of the other popular AI chatbots, including GPT-4o. So even in ChatGPT's free plan, you get limited access to this model. And if you keep looking down the list here with categories that the model has been tested in, is pretty comparable to ChatGPT and all the other popular models here, and even beating out some of them here. And even for coding, it keeps up with the other models and actually being the best one in a lot of them. Of course, you can only take DeepSeek's own benchmarks with just a grain of salt. So we can use artificial analysis benchmarks here, which is an independent company that takes every language model and puts them through a variety of different tests and just to compare them with one another to see which one performs the best. As you can see, here is ChatGPT's O1 model at the top for the quality index, and here's DeepSeek's R1 model, like just under ChatGPT's model. If you ask me, there's a big difference with almost the same performance for free versus $20 a month. And then looking down the chart is DeepSeek V3. So this is the model you'd use just kind of regularly if you didn't select that R1 DeepThink button. And then if you do have the free plan, you might have noticed that the models you use in the free plan are down the chart here with only a score of 73 compared to 79. The 4.0 model and the 4.0 mini model, both with a score of 73 in quality. So I highly recommend, when you need to solve a complex math problem or coding, to use DeepSeek. So let's try out one to see what it looks like. So we can enter this math problem here, and kind of a cool thing I personally like is it shows what the reasoning model is thinking when it's trying to solve this problem. So here it's explaining out its reasoning and what it's thinking as it solves it. ChatGPT opted to not show this, but I kind of like that you can see how it came up with the answer. And then finally at the end, it will walk you through step by step and give you its answer for the math question. And it is a complex root problem, so it gives you this answer here. One thing you have to keep in mind when using DeepSeek to solve something like a homework problem is that it will only take text-based documents. So something like a PDF would work, but if you're taking a screenshot of it, then DeepSeek wouldn't be able to read it and help you with it. So any type of image files, it won't work. It will only accept text-based files. But just like ChatGPT, it does also have the ability to search the internet. So here it found 35 results, but here is where it kind of shows that it is a Chinese-based large language model. A lot of these websites are in Chinese, and for a weather location, it said it checked China for one of them. But then it did show the correct location of being in Minnesota. And another thing I thought was kind of funny is it gave me the answer in metric units, even though I am in the United States, where we don't use the metric system as often as other countries.